Day to you and how you be, everybody. Johnny Agosto here. Welcome to Taino Inc. I hope all of you entrepreneurs, screen printers, viewers are having a fantastic and blessed day today. I know you guys are getting ready for the weekend. It's going to be a good weekend. Some football championship weekend. I'm getting ready. I got my burgers. I got my wings. I'm getting ready, So I hope you guys enjoy this weekend. Relax. Take it easy. Get all your mind off from work and all the hectic out here. But it's interesting. We tend to call ourselves what? Our actions are like, I'm calling you screen printers, viewers, entrepreneurs, but we are not just viewers or screen printers or fathers and mothers, aren't we? But a lot of the time we multitask. I could imagine that you multitasking right now. You are probably printing and listening. You are probably cooking, emailing, doing a design. And speaking about cooking, oh man, yesterday I left out of here around 7 p.m. and I was hungry. I didn't eat all day. I eat something in the morning, a very nice little toast, but then I don't eat the rest of the day. And I did this nice burger. Have you tried steamed burger? Oh man, those steamed burgers for me are the most delicious. It's better than putting the burger on a fryer and fry it up and get it all crisp up. I love steamed burgers. So I did this. I have this little pot that I put, and then I put the little rack on top of it, put some water inside, and then put the burger, season it with some salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little bit of MSG. Yeah, I'll take that anytime. It brings a different type of flavor. And then I did this little mayo that is with ketchup, mayo, relish, a little bit of squeezing a little bit of orange, and put some lettuce. And I eat some tomatoes, but most of the time I like this roasted tomatoes that you get in the jar. Oh man, they are they'll make your burger, they'll enhance your burger in a different level, man. But it was so good last night. I ate the whole thing, and I'll just lay down in bed, my lady, and started watching some Netflix and just enjoy the night and relax. I was walking this morning and I was just thinking that we live in a culture where multitasking is the norm. It's funny that we don't just do one thing at a time no more. We don't do that. Yesterday, I had my task. I had to come here and reclaim some screens, coat some screens, and clean up a little. And doing that, it just got me into, let me do a coffee and tea bar. I just don't know. It just came in, and while I was doing screens and cleaning, I started taking this cabinet that I have next to my counter, and I was taking these things out from the top, this wood, to even it out with my counter because I measured. I just went all over the place and I just measured it and I fixed it and it came out real nice. Got my new counter because I want to make sure that this over here that I have here, this valve, looks good. So I hooked up that counter and it looked real nice. And then I wanted to do a little coffee and tea bar, as you see behind me, little coffee and tea bar. But before I even started doing that, it started just want to do an incense holder. I don't know where that came from. I think I saw someone talking about an incense holder that he was creating a few days ago, and it just came to my head, and I started doing this incense holder. I broke everything up, I hooked it up, put some little, fake little plants in it, and I love it. It looks beautiful. I love the way it looks. I like it. And brought my coffee. I ordered this tea set in Amazon, cast iron tea set. Can't wait to show you guys. Should get here in a few days, but we are humans we're supposed to multitask. We drive our car and we're on the phone. We're not supposed to do that, but we do. We are on the phone. We're talking to whoever's our passenger, our wife. We're dealing with our kids on the back that are not behaving well. But while you're still driving, you're doing all these things and looking at the GPS. Know where you're going. It's amazing how we able to multitask. We always multitasking. Like riding my bike. I usually ride my bike to work. In the past 2 weeks, I stopped riding my bike. I had a little incident because when I'm riding my bike in the morning, I'm on the phone, somebody calls, and I still ride. But these drivers here in New York, man, especially the Bronx, they don't care. And I almost had a little accident. So a car almost, the side view mirror hit my handlebar. It tapped it. I was like, oh my God, threw me off a little. I could have got hurt. But he must have been multitasking. He must have been on the phone or talking to someone, checking the side view mirrors, rear view mirrors, and you get to see me. And maybe that it happens. It's normal because that's who we are. We multitask. So I stopped riding my bike and I started walking because I said, in the morning is where it's the best time for me to multitask. I could walk, I could enjoy the weather. Like yesterday was so foggy and drizzling. It's beautiful. And I could answer my emails, I could answer texts, I could even prep this video while I'm answering emails or answering some DMs. My mind is also, how this video is gonna work? What am I gonna talk about? And then just write on my phone some notes. And that's multitasking. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we are creatures of multitasking. And it's okay. You're printing, you're answering phones, somebody comes in, and while you're printing, you're talking to them. And sometimes while you're printing, you're thinking, what am I gonna eat? I'm hungry. When I leave from work, should I go to a supermarket and go buy what you want to buy and go home and relax? So it's okay being a multitasker. I don't know if you say that, but yeah. So right now I'm cleaning up my shop because January and February are the slow months of the year. This is the year that I will say that just because it's slow, don't stay home. Don't just take off. Come to the shop. Go to the room. Hold it. Okay. Come and do something. Clean up your press. Reclaim some screens. You have to do something. It's the flow. It's the energy of preparing. If you have slow months, it's because God is giving you a break to refresh yourself, to start thinking, how am I going to do this? How could I go after these clients? How could I even be more profitable this year? That's why God gives you these breaks. Don't get anxiety. Sorry. Ooh, wow, wait. Don't get anxiety. Don't get stressed out. Business is slow. It's the norm. It's like multitasking. It's a norm. And once you understand that there's going to be some cold months, there's going to be some hot months. There's a month that could make up for 2 months of no work. It's the beauty of this business here. So yeah, in your shop or in your room where you have your press, it's very important for you to always be there, clean it up, and make it as a sanctuary where you're gonna come and just de-stress yourself. De-stress yourself. It's the beauty of it. If you do that, you're gonna love coming to the shop. Even if there's nothing to do, you're gonna find something to do. Like I said before, I came in here to reclaim screens, clean screens, answer some emails, work on some designs. But then I just started, I wanna fix up the place. And I started doing my incense holder, and check it out, it came out beautiful. Look at that. What a great idea. I took out all the wires from that little place. I opened up some holes so the incense could be showing. Looks real nice. I took this little shelf I had outside, I brought it in here, and I put all my espresso, my toaster, where I'm gonna be cooking sometimes, coffee. I set up my little coffee and tea bar, which, oh man, I love it. Put some plants, put the mirror up there. It's so calming and relax. And we have to do things not only for our flesh, which we usually do, but focus on your soul. Your soul cannot be around hectic things like too noisy, too much stuff. It cannot do that. So you have to do things for your soul. So when you are in that area, even if you're at home, look for a little spot in your house, like a corner. Get a nice little couch or those bags that you can sit down and lay down and just relax. Just take your mind off, because we don't relax. The other day I went, I think it was last month, not the other day. The other day I was thinking, but last month we went to Botanicals and we were walking, and when we come out of Botanicals, there's this person with a dog. And the dog is strapped down with some speakers, very, very small little speakers. But those speakers were very loud. So he's walking the dog and you listening to this hip hop music, so noisy. And I don't understand, if you're taking the dog for a walk, why instead of having peace to yourself, to just enjoy The trees, the wind, the little sounds, the birds. Why are you listening to this music so loud? It was like a walking dog speaker. Really? Why do that? Here in New York, it's noisy enough. It's noisy enough. We have motorcycles passing by, scooters everywhere with noise, people with music loud. It's so noisy here. You need a time to just relax. That's why I'm bringing this type of videos where we could just listen to this. It's just so relaxing that you need to do this. If you want to maintain your flesh and your soul in the same level, you have to do both. You can't just feed your flesh every time. Feed your flesh, and not give no time to your soul. You need that, because your soul is what's gonna give energy and gonna bring work. It's gonna be the one that when you get out of your household that is hectic, you have kids running all over the place, you tell them not to do this, they jumping, they being noisy, you get angry, you having little debates with your partner. But when you come to your workplace, especially as entrepreneurs, your workplace has to be a sanctuary, a place where you could just relax, calm down. And once you do that, you're gonna see so much creativity coming in your mind. That is why in the past 2 weeks, I stopped riding my bike, is because I'm always multitasking. The moment I'm in the elevator, going down my bike, calling, then I have to answer emails and DMs from last night, because once it's 6 o'clock and I go home, that phone is off. Just relaxing. But in the morning I wake up, it's get up in the morning, do my coffee, it's just answering emails, answering comments from the YouTube that you guys leave. Please leave some comments, any questions. I love answering. I'm trying to get into that instead of just riding my bike and coming to the shop real quick. No, I want time to just relax, de-stress myself, and enjoy nature, because we don't enjoy nature. We don't walk, especially us from the city. It's not a lot of place that you could just enjoy nature. But yeah, do that. That's why I left my bike for 2 weeks. I'm walking now. I'm even walking longer, because it will take me about 10-15 minutes to get to my shop. I come here, go this way. Now I'm just going more longer and coming around about 2 more miles just to get the walk and my exercise. Because riding my bike, yes, it's like exercising, but when I was walking, my knees, they're not getting that bounce on the concrete. My knees were hurting, and I was like, Ken, I'm only 54 years old. Why my knees are hurting? Because I need to walk. You need to walk. Do you know that the people that live the longest are people from Asia, like China, Japan, Cambodia, Vietnam? Because they always walking. They walk all over the place. They walk to go get the water. They are constantly walking. And we have stopped that here, especially in the city. We get on a bike, we just walk 1 block, get in the bus, get on the subway, get in your car, stop here, that's it. A lot of you are, the most time that you walk is when you're looking for parking and you find a parking 5 blocks away from you. That's your walk of the day. It's not enough. We need to walk. And walking allows you to multitask, to be creative, to think, what am I gonna do today? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? Multitask, answer emails, DMs, sound repetitive, right? But that's what it is, man. And this was a nice print and chill spot right here where we just relax and talked about things that go on my mind when I start thinking. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out.